Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Caveopolis. So, I kinda derped that I made too many buckets. You know what the thing is that once they've been used once in water, you can't use them for crafting again, which is so annoying, and I can't smelt them. And I kinda derped, and yeah, while crafting them, while crafting these barrels, I thought I needed water buckets, when it was empty buckets that I needed, so I have about 10 water buckets that are just kind of sitting there being useless. But, oh yes, that's what happens. So, basically these are like straightforward. I just needed 2 barrels, hopper, and then that mixed stone ingots. And if you don't remember how to get this, basically I put the raw stone into the smelter, and it's just I get it by making by doing the 4 different kinds of pebbles. And I also need a campfire, which I made. So basically all I need to do is I put down the campfire, and then I put down the barrel on top. Now these two I'm not actually going to place down because I need that for another recipe very soon. However, this thing is awesome. So if I right click on it, you'll see advanced barrel. If I click on this, this doesn't really matter. That the nuclear waste is blah. Never use it. I mean, I get why it's here, it's for the power mod, but I never used the power mod. At least I never used the nuclear version of it, so I don't really need that. But basically, if we look here, for pebbles, I can make lava. I can also use the polished stone. I can use actual stone bricks and all this kind of stuff. Basically, this is how I get lava. So if I chuck that in there, it'll start processing, and eventually it will become a lava bucket. Now, at the moment, I don't have the means to get a actual lava bucket. I don't have the way to get iron. And the annoying thing about the the frustrating thing about this particular type of bucket is the wood bucket burns when you take lava in it. So I'm gonna have to kind of be quick, and I want to put a lava source here and then move this over so that it's here. But that's gonna destroy my bucket. And it's also gonna set me on fire. Now if I wanted to, I could put down a thing of water and just be like boop boop, but I'm gonna live on the edge. It's a matter of waiting until this is done. If I were to put actual blocks in here, I could actually do this and then put the stone block in there, and that would actually get me more lava per cycle, but it's okay. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh. And I'm on fire. But if you didn't see that, I got the lava bucket. Caution, this will set you on fire. Lava can be placed underneath an advanced baler to make the lava a bit faster. Basically, if I now pick this guy up, ow, and I put him, I want to go like this, and I put him there. Now that this guy's over top of lava, I will actually make some of the blocks, some of the stone blocks, and I will chuck that in there. And as you can see, it's faster. Doesn't seem faster, but these are blocks. But basically, it's quicker. And now I get more lava, which is fan-freaking-tastic because I will need a lot of lava very soon. You know what? I'll leave you there. I was gonna pick up the campfire, but Actually, no. If it's gonna break, I'm gonna get the items back. But, yeah. I do actually want to make another one, though. Because this is a good way to get cooked food. So I'm gonna throw it there. Oh, why did I not smelt that? Weird. Okay. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, so. Am I going mad? I hear something. I'm just going mad. Oh, also, I added... Really? Well, that's something that I had apparently done. Anyway, I did add, the woods that I currently have. I can get more different types of wood later on. Once I get, like, a specialized machine, it will allow me to go through and get the other types of wood saplings. And then I can basically grow all of the wood. Which is what this section is going to be here. This is going to be for, like, all the woods. This is, like, the miscellaneous stuff here. Like, this is all, like, the miscellaneous blocks. This is going to be for ores. I have my sticks in here now. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the rest, like, what's going to be around the other areas. But that's basically the idea. As I go and get, like, new ores and all that, which is something I want to get into in this episode. Actually, you know what? I should do this now that I think about it. You know what? Yeah, let's get that stone thing out of the way. The stone quest line. So rather than doing that, I'll have you smelt down the stone. But basically, my goal is to get this. And get, like, the pipes mod and all that set up. So to start this off, I need to make an alloy mixer. Now this thing is fantastic. I absolutely love the alloy mixer. So I have the 2 barrels that I need. This is why I made 3. I also need some more of the mixed ingots, which I have, and then I need another hopper, which I'm pretty sure I can make without much of an issue. Do that. Craft those down. I think for now I only really need 1. So we'll make the alloy mixer. Ta-da! And this thing is really cool because if we look here, this alloy mixer can be used to mix 2 fluids and an item to create a new fluid. The machine can be made faster using various different blocks. Basically, this bad boy takes lava. Like, it takes lava and water and makes. Oh, and then, like, any kind of pebble. And it makes this ore forming water. And basically what this ore forming water is the next item I'm going to make is the ore extractor. And basically, depending on which one of these, the ore extractor upgrades that I have in there, depending on which tiers in there, it will generate me ores. And this is how I get my ores. It's the only way to get ore production in this mod pack is through this. Just pretty cool. Oh, cool. I can use it in a water generator. I didn't know that. Anyway, this is what I'm aiming towards. That's my goal. So, we also need to get the ore extractor. Oh, I forgot that this uses an advanced barrel. Well, that's not too bad. I can easily make one of those. I just need to go back in the process. That. We'll need 1 more chest. Okay. Alright. See, this is what I had done before. So I made these, and then I'm like, oh, I need them to be water. And so I went and filled them all up, and now it's like, now I have like extra. Which is like, oh, really? So irritating. Anyway. This is one of those processes where, like, in a mod pack, it's interesting how much, you need to craft things. Need 2 of those. I think I actually need, yeah, I need 1 more hopper. That. And that. And I don't know why I didn't actually. Might as well do that. We'll go, hey, you, I'm gonna need you too. And there we go. Oh, and by the way, I don't actually need to pick it up. I can just be like, oh hey, complete it. But anyway, let's go ahead and make this. I need a flopper and a normal hopper. Basically, a flopper is a hopper. Here, if I go here, flopper. It's basically a hopper, like a wooden hopper surrounded by those mixed ingots. And what it does is it's specifically for fluid. So the hopper moves items, and a flopper moves liquid. See? A hopper for transporting fluid. I don't usually use the flopper that often. Like, I will, like, yeah, like, at this point, people would probably use the flopper in the ore thing in order to get all these. That's basically what you want to do. But I mean, if I can get the, like, fluid pipes, like, I can make the fluid pipes, which will basically make it so that there's no use. But I will utilize a flopper right now, because, I mean, it's an interesting concept. So, we'll just make up another flopper, like so. And basically, now, once we make a stone crafting table, which I'm actually going to replace this crafting table. Oh, hello? You did not want to craft? There. Replace this crafting table with a... yeah. Replace it with... yeah, there we go. Replace it with a wooden one. Works the same way. But now I can use this to make one of these. Now, this is an interesting setup. So I have everything. I do need to do this. But thankfully these are done. So I'm just going to throw that in there. Now, I can either put these... like, if we go back up here, I can either make gravel with it, which I'm going to do. But first, I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to make some slabs. Because in order to get these, this one, here it is. In order to get this, which is something I'm going to need for my pipes later on, I need to put the slabs in the eroder. And these pipes are really useful later on for when I get my ore set up. And I'm going to need the modulators for it. For now though, don't really need it. I am going to make one of these. And then the rest of this can go into the eroder to make me gravel. And I throw that in there. And those will basically go, as you can see, I'm making gravel. If I take the gravel and I toss the gravel in there, that should make me sand. There we go. And I now have sand. And I smelt the sand and I get the glass. That's basically how you get each thing. So you need this, blank modules. And these things are, like, I'm not going to go in depth with these, but basically these are very useful when I'm using pipes. The ones I recommend going for are like these, the extractors. The extractors, the retrievers for both of them, like the fluid and also the items and the fluid, and then also round robin. But I'm not going to get into detail with those right now because that's not something I'm going to need right now. Like, I will need them, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to need them yet. Because, like I said, this is just going to be a small setup right now just to get me going. So, if I go like this, and then I do ore extractor there, and then this guy there. Oh, I need one more hopper. Go like so. There is a method to this, trust me. Okay, so a hopper goes from here into there, and then a flopper goes from there into here. I think this should work. And all I really gotta do is fill it up. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that I have all these water buckets now, because it's like, I can use these to fill it up. There we go. Yeah. And then 2 more. Also, yes, if they have the same durability, you may have noticed they started stacking. If the buckets have the same durability, any ones with the same durability will stack when you hit the sort button. And like normal buckets, they stack up to 16. So for example, say like if I had like a couple more that were not the same durability as this but were lower, they would stack together. Which is pretty neat, I think. Do you know what? Since I need to do this lava, I'm actually gonna do the whole stand in water thing. So I do that and go like that. This should allow me. Oh, that's water. Oh. Did I actually take out? Oh. I don't mind too much that these are breaking because I have so many of them. And it's not really that difficult to make more. But anyway, that should go. I'm gonna get this up to like full 8 blocks, and then all I gotta do is just throw some pebbles in there. And it should start processing everything. Hopefully. I think this is I think I have this right. We'll see. Like I said, I usually like speed run through this and go straight to the pipes mod and like get everything, you know, and like set up a massive like chain of them. And you know, I usually set up like 5 of these at once, you know, when I craft them. I craft like 5 at once and I go all the way through, you know, and I usually do 4 of these attached to like 9 of these and then like 9 of these. It's like a massive tunnel. I figure I might as well take things slow. Doesn't seem like I'm taking them slow, but I am taking them slow. At least slower than what I usually do. So, yeah. Anyway. Right. Let's grab a couple more of these. I'm gonna actually do another stack of the actual like blocks. And then I'm gonna go. I'm gonna use the pebbles. Throw you in there. Boop. And I just need one more bucket in there. And I have that. There we go. Okay, now this thing is awesome. So if I chuck this in there, as you can see, it starts making the ore forming. And as you can tell, like you can see, like as soon as it goes in, it's like bloop, it leaves because I have this flopper. This flopper takes the ore, any ore from water that forms in there, and sends it directly into here. Now I'm gonna wait for this to fill up. But basically, once this fills up, I can put this in there, and any items that end up here are gonna go through the hopper into this thing. And this thing, basically what this does is it takes any fragments that you have, which is what you get from the ore forming water. Basically, this gives you fragments. The first tier that I have, which right now is the basic tier, I get lapis, copper, and coal, and then also tin. I do also get like the mixed stone fragments, which is useful because like I said, this is used a lot. You know, like this stuff is used in a lot of recipes. So yeah, this is going to be very useful, these things. I also need it for the everything combiner as well, which is something I'm going to be doing later on. But basically, this thing will combine them into like the ore form, which once I get the ability, you know, to like, once I set up a full thing at like a large version of this, it'll basically be making infinite ore. This is a way to get infinite ore, basically. So yeah, right now the setup is not the greatest. It's a very basic setup, and I will have to come and refill this. Although what I could do is I could pipe up the lava. Like I can like start the pipes mod and pipe up the lava, like move the lava over here and pipe it up into there, which would be good. But there's not much point to that because I don't have the infinite water yet. I would need this thing. The aqueduct accumulator. And basically this thing, the igneous extruder, is one of my favorite blocks. I love this thing. This is how, basically I need this and this guy, the aqueduct accumulator. Like the aqueous accumulator. I call it the aqueduct, basically, because that's what it is. But once I get those two things, then I can fully automate this. And all I'd have to do is just walk away. And then I come back and you're like, oh yeah, okay, I got my stuff. Okay, so I can put this in now. And if we watch, you see, well, you can't see that, but yeah, see, I got tin. Now, I need 4 of, like, for the ores, it's 4 of each ore in order for me to get the ingot. The only difference is stuff like this debris, which I can get later on, blaze rods, you know, coal. I can get coal from this, and I need 8 coal in order to make that. Same with the diamonds. And basically, as I go through the tier list, the higher tier I have of these, the better stuff I can get. And basically, what I do is I go and I make one of each tier. So I keep the old tier and make more. So next one would be the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and then the blazing. You want to have one of every single tier, including the base tier. Because once I get rid of this base tier, I cannot get the items from it. You need the specific tier in order to get the items from that tier. So, for example, if I use the base tier that's in there to make the next tier, That's it. I can't get any more. So it's a good idea to make all of the base tiers that you'll need. So for example, I'm going to need, we go here and we go use. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need 6 in total in order to make all of the tiers and have a 1 base tier left over. Which honestly is pretty good because it's only costs 3 mixed ingots to make 1. So yeah. Anyway, that is ore production now. As you can see, I've already got some stuff. Got some tin, I've got some lapis, got some more some more mixed stone, which is awesome. I'm getting coal now. I'm getting charcoal. Like, I have charcoal, but now that I'm getting coal, I don't really need the charcoal anymore. I'm also getting copper, which is awesome. But yeah, this is ore. I have ores. It's really awesome. I'm so excited. Yeah. Right, like I said, right now this is kind of janky, but it works. It's more or less automated, and this thing will be heavy on resources for now. But what I can do, since I have these buckets, and I have an infinite water source here in my rota section, I can basically just go through and be like, oh yeah, I want all the water. And then I just fill it up. And one of the reasons why I really want the igneous extruder is basically if you've played Skyblock before, then you know that like Skyblock 101 is a cobblestone generator, which I can actually show you how to make. Yeah, I'll make it here because why not? So basically a cobblestone generator is I'll fill this in after. But basically it's water like that, and what you do is you do like an L shape like that so that the water goes down in one block. And then on the other side, like, you have a 3 gap here, like the 4 gap, and then you have the 1 going down, and then over in this block here, you take a lava source, you plop it down there, and it generates cobblestone. And this is actually another way to get cobblestone. Like, I had thought about this when I was like editing the first couple of episodes. I'm like, oh yeah, if I was saying that like that's the only way I can get cobblestone, you know, is to do the eroder, but I can also do a cobblestone generator like this and get cobblestone this way. However, the thing with this is there's no point, because if we look at the igneous extruder, this extruder can be used to create different stone types. One side must have lava, and the other side must have water. The bottom block is what is selected for the outcome. Basically, this guy will just produce whatever I want. So if I have it set up like this, I can literally just have a block there. I have water source, igneous extruder, lava, and whatever is underneath on this block here, this bottom block here, that's what will be produced. And it's fantastic because I can basically get any kind of block, like any kind of stone variation that I want, which is really useful because what it can allow me to do is it can allow me to fully automate the process of a specific block. But it's going to be a while until I can get that. Although, I can actually get started now that I think about it. Because what I can do is I can go do like this. Take this, take this, take this. And that completes those. And I just kind of toss them back in there. And then once the piece of lapis comes in, I take the piece of lapis. I can also take these. I just realized, like, I was thinking, like, oh, it's gonna be a while until I can do this. But it's not. There we go, take the lapis. I do actually want some of these. I don't think... Yeah, I gotta take them out of here. But basically, I can use these in the eroder to make clay. And usually when I set this up, I have it so that, like, one of the things, you know, send... Like, I usually have multiples, and I have one ore extractor sending, you know, the... Like these, the mixed ingots, to an eroder, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, that will make the clay. And I have another one that makes it like that, you know. It goes through the process. But basically, I didn't realize I was like so close to doing this. I can make this. I can actually show you guys how this works. That's fantastic. Yes. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go throw these in. Wow, I didn't realize I was so close to like being able to do this. And like I said, I will get into the pipes mod, but for now, I'm not really in need of the pipes mod right now, because I can just do things manually at the moment, which isn't too much of an issue. Get these. Oh yeah, I need to make glass as well. It's gonna be weird seeing this is green, because like this always stays blue whenever, like I never really do this quest. I mean, I eventually get it, you know, but it's gonna be weird seeing like all of these be green, because like there's a lot of these that I just don't even bother with, you know. But hey, it's how the process goes. There we go. I will also eventually need better smelting system, but let's melt up some copper, because it's something I need to do that. Oh, and to get dust, I basically put this, like the bar, into the eroder. 2 bars equals 1 dust. It's not the greatest. It's really expensive, but it's how I get bronze, and I need bronze in order to really do anything. So yeah, it's a long process. Oops. Well, that wasn't very good. I got a little carried away there. And we'll smelt this up. But that is, in a nutshell, the ore processing system. Now, like I said, I will be like continuing on with this, you know. I'm gonna get more stuff going between episodes, and hopefully by the next episode I should have like an okay amount of stuff. That and we'll do lapis, and I'm gonna like continue putting everything in there. But the plan is going to be between episodes, because this is the end of this one. I'm gonna get a few more of these done. I'm gonna get some more ores going, and hopefully by the next episode I should be able to get more of this done. So yeah, with that said, though, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. My brain just died. I will see you in the next video, whenever that may be. With that said, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. I can't really wave at you. Goodbye.